But I don't know, it's kind of one of those things. I was like, I want to keep him all to myself. I didn't really, I don't mind people knowing that we together and stuff, but I wanted to just, I don't know.
I want to have 2 more fights this year. Then after that, take off a little bit of time, maybe have a kid or something, and then come back and fight.
The way that Claressa Shields has been talking about taking a little break from boxing to focus on other things. And let's be honest, Remy really fumbled the entire bag because while she was sitting in a situation that's on its last breath, Papoose and Claressa Shields were living their best lives. Remind ma, because it looks like they might be cooking up a little me over there, baby. They've been moving at lightning speed, looking for gigs together, hyping each other up like a real power couple.
All the whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I have been open in all my relationships that I've had. All of them. I probably had 4 boys.
You remember how Papoose had been trying to keep things private? Well, back in December, Remy shocked the world by posting screenshots of chats between him and his new girlfriend. Before Remy exposed his entire company, Claressa Shields was sweating profusely because she knew that all of the drama would result in a lot of unwanted attention. She had a movie coming out and major projects planned, and her PR team was like, "Girl, this isn't the look." But the plot twist was that people were actually cheering for Papoose. And Claressa, everyone was just pleased because the love was so true. When Papoose awoke, he knew he could do better, and he did, baby. Remy didn't see this coming, and when it all came back to haunt her, she became extremely silent and didn't say anything on Papoose. No tweets, no shade, no diss tracks, nothing. Over here, Papoose and Claressa Shields are doing well and posting boot-ups, and they don't hesitate to share them with the world. Papoose and Claressa Shields were just in Hawaii for Valentine's weekend, but they seem to be having the time of their lives. Sitting courtside at the game looking like a whole power couple, they looked adorable and comfortable in their little matching jackets. Then, when she faced Danielle Perkins, baby Papoose didn't just show up. He gave a full rap performance as she made her big entrance into the ring. If that wasn't supported, I don't know what is. And let's not forget about how radiant Claressa has been. She even shared a video of herself and Papoose dancing and playing games together. Little Claressa Shields was honest when she said, "I peeped all the love and support you guys show me, and Papoose is cool." Some celebrities act as though they don't see what people say online. ASF, while Remy was over there, looking thirsty and dry, trying to turn the corner and put things right. But Papoose hit her hard and quickly clarified that he was precisely where he wanted to be. Can you really blame him for holding Remy down while she was imprisoned and creating a whole future? Wanted a true family with her, but she turned around and fell in love with Easy the Block Captain, who then tried to play the innocent tomb about how she never cheated on her. Meanwhile, Claressa Shields did nothing but sing this man's praises on her most recent live stream, and she was overcome with emotion as she talked about how fortunate she is to have this kind of love in her life and how they both deserve each other. I know Remy is punching the air right now.
But it's clear to see that we do have a great connection, and he understands me. We have, a lot of real life conversations, and we talk every day. So,
but he's definitely a sweetheart, and he deserved the best, and I am the best. Yeah, that's why I said I love him. I love having his support. You know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past. How he speaks to me and stuff is very different.
The same song app was holding her down like a real one when Claressa Shields appeared on the Tamron Hall show. She said bluntly that he's very encouraging and that she finally feels like she can go out here and manage her business without some insecure man feeling threatened by her success and strength. Riding or dying love is different, and Claressa Shields is savoring it.
Also have been, you found your way to become public about your relationship with rapper Papoose. I saw you take a deep breath when I said that, and I understand why. We got to know Papoose from Love and Hip Hop, with Remy Ma. And we know that part of their story. To come out public with a relationship is hard enough when you are famous. It is even more treacherous when everyone has an opinion.
Yes.
When you decided to share, I think it was Hawaii, I'd gone on a vacation or something in Hawaii, when you hit send on the photo to share your relationship.
According to what the streets have been saying, Papoose is enjoying this new chapter with Claressa. Let's be honest, the public support made him feel even better because, aside from Remy, he has never shown up for another woman the way he did for Claressa and Baby. They must be enjoying their time together because, after 2 more fights this year, Claressa Shields made it very clear that this isn't a little fling and that she is taking a break from boxing to focus on other things. To be honest, no one saw this coming. But now people are, oh, so you are taking a break this soon, sis. Are you already pregnant or what? No, and while Claressa protects, she is living her best life here. Even though they are still legally married, there are rumors that people are pressuring Papoose to go ahead and finalize the divorce and lock it down with Claressa Shields before the baby is born. He needs to divorce Remy, move out of her house, and do the right thing by Shields, making her an honest woman like he did. I love them together and life goes on. It seems like Claressa matches his energy as if she genuinely cares for him. Remy seems to have taken him for granted. Papoose should remain there since he is really content with the champion.
All the whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I have been open in all my relationships that I've had. All of them.
Well,
I mean,
look.
I probably have 4 boyfriends online.
Just, I don't know.
I don't
They're
know.
both
man.
nice.
They both
but
nice.
it would have to be new lyrics now. Right? Because Joe can't keep doing it.
It got so bad that Claressa Shields was prepared to enter the ring and throw hands and elbows, literally just to knock some sense into her. Listen, this isn't just about love. Papoose may be eyeing the alimony check, but let's not act like he isn't. Remy Ma is really keeping Papoose locked down against his will because why is this man practically begging for a divorce and his sister still won't let him go? While Remy Ma was sitting in that cell, hold her down while she maintains her name. Alive the entire time, but now that she's out there stacking her papers and cuddling up to the block captain, who, incidentally, has already replaced her with 2 younger girls. Let's get started because Remy is still not attempting to allow Papoose to walk you all. This whole situation is getting out of control, and Claressa Shields isn't prepared for it. Claressa Shields has been displaying her affection for her partner in public. Just the other day, Papoose appeared on Instagram with a birthday post that had everyone talking. She said, "A man, enjoy your birthday, King Papoose. You are extremely unique, and I pray that God grants you many more years and even faster hands because today is the day you receive all of your birthday punches. I love you and am grateful for your life, laugh, music, guidance, and love." Papoose was adorable, but she didn't throw birthday punches because, let's face it, those may hurt. However, Claressa Shields is completely locked in. Now let's speak about the big issue. Why hasn't Papoose put a ring on it despite all the rumors going around? Because of Remy. Ma is acting like it's a game to keep the divorce papers hidden, but let's face it, it isn't because Papoose hasn't been trying. This man has been telling people that he has been asking for a divorce more than once or twice. No, he has been pressing her about it repeatedly. Remy Ma's sister is just stirring things up whenever she can, and this isn't even a made-up mess. You all recall when Remy Ma posted the text messages between Papoose and Claressa Shields' baby? Tea was hot, and those messages clarified that Claressa was frustrated because Papoose hadn't even informed her when he had arrived home safely. Sis told it like it was, "You are the one who was married, so if you can at least sleep on the phone with me or be with me in person, it shouldn't be a big deal to let me know that you made it home safely, y'all." She said what she wanted to say because she cares for her partner. But Remy Ma, she wasn't finished. And she even claimed that Papoose had threatened to call the police on her. found a recording of him touching her. Of course, Papoose denied everything, but he did say that Remy was furious because he had moved on. Let's not pretend that we forgot that. Back in Christmas 2023, Remy Ma was all booted up with Easy the Block Captain and Baby. We all remember that rap battle in which she openly confessed her love for that man. How can you be infatuated with an entirely different man and still be refusing to let Papoose go? Someone please explain.
Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? See, right there, that's the punchline! The punchline!
But if you thought that was messy, wait, because there's more. Claressa Shields and Papoose have been out here serving real couple goals and even gave people a little peek into their love life when they went on a whole Valentine's Day vacation. According to the pictures, they were in Hawaii having a great time, soaking up the sun, catching vibes, and just chilling. Papoose was also there to kick off the first Hawaii Fest, but he had a job, so even during his little romantic getaway, he found time to hop on Threads and update the public. The show was amazing, with many celebrities coming up, and this year we made history.
The two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Everything is fine now. Papoose tweeted the cutest little video of her serenading her partner on the beach. Just the two of us. If we try, we can make it, you know. The love was cheesy, but it was genuine. Claressa Shields was out here locking in hearts while he was out there locking in that bag.
But oh, it was real.
You ready?
They weren't alone though, because this is where things start to get serious. Rumor has it that Papoose had planned a romantic vacation for some time, and he was attempting to formalize it by allegedly hoping to have his divorce from Remy finalized before the trip, so he could propose to Claressa Shields on Valentine's Day. Imagine that, Hawaii. The romance in the air and the vibes would have been ideal. But guess who had to come through and ruin everything? Yes, Remy Ma. This is because things with her new partner, Easy the Block Captain, weren't going as planned, so she's now playing games and preventing Papoose from moving on. Let's be honest, Remy has been watching how Papoose is showing Claressa Shields the same love and support she used to receive back in the day, and that made her feel something. For example, when Papoose performed at Claressa Shields' boxing match as she made her entrance, who'd y'all? It's going to hurt to watch him show up and show out for another woman like that, but you really have to ask yourself if this is just her being a bitter ex or if there's more to it because of how tightly Remy is holding on. Oh, it's giving. What are you terrified of? Now, there are rumors that the real reason Remy won't sign their divorce papers is because she knows Papoose is coming for the alimony bag. CIS does not intend to steal their money. Instead, it observes when one partner makes. After a divorce, the spouse with the lower income typically receives spousal support, also known as alimony. Let's not pretend that this is a brand new situation. When courts decide on alimony, they consider factors like the length of the marriage, the income disparity, and the contributions made during the relationship. Remy and Papoose's history shows that they were together for 11 years, which is more than 10 years. They began dating in 2004 and were married in 2008. When Remy was sentenced to prison in 2008, Papoose was right there. She was released in 2014, and he was still holding it down. They even had a vow renewal wedding in 2015, and by 2018, they welcomed their baby girl. This is where the relationship officially ended in 2023, but it gets even stranger than that. They got married over the phone while Remy was incarcerated in 2008. If that isn't dedication, I don't know what is.
Are the most amazing, beautiful, sexy, smart, intelligent woman I ever met in my life. I love you more than anything in the world, as you know.
You don't know if I'll marry you again?
What I want to say is, will you marry me again?
Now when it comes to determining who should receive support, Papoose undoubtedly has a case. But let's talk about money, since this is where things get really complex. Papoose pulled Remy down during some of the most trying years of her life. When she looks at the divorce papers, she already knows they're probably going to hit her with them because Remy Ma's estimated net worth is $4 million, baby, which is far more than what Papoose is sitting on. Payments for alimony, a significant portion of Remy's income, comes from her clothing line, reality TV, checks, and record sales. Her 2006 debut album, which was based on a true story, was a critical success. She may not have achieved the same level of fame as some of her peers, but she always had respect from her peers. She has been nominated 4 times for the BET Awards Best Female Hip Hop Artist category and has even won.
I want to thank God first and foremost. I've been through a lot. To everybody who think there's no such thing as second chances, I'm here to tell you that's a lie.
But let's face it, Remy continued to be involved in the music industry even after she was imprisoned. GSI released multiple mixtapes while incarcerated, and you know who was out there marketing and ensuring they made some money. When she couldn't do it herself, Papoose kept her reputation alive by promoting her songs, ensuring that people didn't forget about her, and keeping that bag moving. You can be sure that all of that work placed a significant amount of money in Remy's pockets.
Were you surprised when Papoose wanted to marry you? After you got sentenced, because you just knew he was, you just knew he was on it. And I thought that was like a real stand-up thing to do.
He's one of a kind. I could definitely say that.
When Remy and Papoose eventually got out in 2014, they brought their love story to the small screen with VH1's Love and Hip Hop New York. However, they went on to create other spin-offs, and guess who was there to help get those checks? Let's not pretend that Papoose wasn't as much of a star of the show as Remy because, really, he helped bring in those TV checks. Let's be clear, he wasn't just a supporting character. Rather, he was an integral part of the plot, their love, their struggles, and their family, all of which kept viewers interested.
No, besides the great performances, it was like one small, tiny, itsy-bitsy incident with Rye and one of Yandy's friends, but it was nothing.
Trying to sweep someone in the room?
It was like one little fight. Nowhere near me, like a football field away.
Although it was a great move, let's not pretend that Papoose wasn't working hard for that brand when Remy debuted the Remy Ma collection in 2018. You can be sure that Papoose helped make that happen as well. A portion of the sales went to support women and families impacted by incarceration.
Presence, Miss Remy Ma, Mr. Papoose, really the hip-hop's Hollywood couple right now. Y'all need your own show. That's what everybody...
If we're going to talk about how Remy made her money, we also have to talk about how much Papoose worked behind the scenes to help build that brand. This is where things get even more complicated because while Remy was in jail, Papoose took care of her then teenage son, Jason Scott, acting as a father figure when Remy couldn't be there. He was rocking the men's at events, making sure it got noticed, and drawing attention straight to the collection. Oh, that's the same kind of marketing that brands pay big money for. That is a giant responsibility that he accepted without hesitation. But this is where things took a really tragic turn. After Remy left, her son Jason was arrested and charged in connection with the fatal shooting that occurred in Queens, New York, in 2021. He is currently facing charges of first-degree murder and a host of other related offenses, which shows how much stability Papoose was providing while Remy was away. He was keeping the household together, taking care of her child, and keeping everything together. And that is something that can never be valued.
3-year-old Jason Scott has been arrested in connection to a murder in Queens that dates back to 2021. Investigators.
As we discuss this divorce and the reasons behind Remy's tardiness, it appears that she is aware that Papoose has a compelling case for that alimony bag. What about Claressa Shields? Well, you already know that she is upset about this since Remy is putting off and slowing down her entire wedding plans. Let's not pretend that this is just a passing affair between her and Papoose. In reality, Claressa Shields isn't the kind to sit quietly when things aren't going as planned. She is out there, loudly loving that man, calling him her king, and she loves everything. She isn't just playing around, sis.
Because I'm a Pisces, I love really hard. But I'm happy to, you know, love somebody who wanna, you know, love somebody back. You know what I'm saying? He is such a sweetheart. Ain't nobody tell him to tie my goddamn boot either, but he said it wasn't laced right, so he laced it right. It was so funny.
But they're stuck now. Since Papoose is still legally married to another woman, Claressa Shields is unable to even move forward with him. Imagine being prepared to start a life with someone but encountering a large, unmoving obstacle that just makes matters worse. At this point, you have to wonder how long Claressa Shields' patience will last before she starts demanding some real answers and some real action. But let's be honest for a moment. Claressa Shields is out here loving this man, supporting him, and getting caught up in his mess with his ex. It's frustrating, messy, and exhausting. And Remy continues to stir the pot and cause drama whenever she gets the chance. I have a question for you all. Do you think Remy is truly hanging on because she still loves Pap, or is this just because she knows an alimony check is coming? Do you think Claressa Shields will endure all of this drama, or will she eventually lose patience and leave? Most importantly, how